Stay tuned for Edmund Purdom, David Niven, Ann Blythe, and George Sanders in MGM's The King's Thief. The King's Thief, brought to you in part by the makers of Swift Sizzling Breakfast Strips, available in original pork or tasty beef tender meals.
Morris, wake up. Something new for Jen, dear.
I must be dreaming.
It's a new soft, moist cat food.
Soft, moist. Now she's dreaming.
It's 9 lives.
9 lives? Well, my catnap can't wait.
New 9 Lives Tender Meals. Morris's favorite flavors like salmon, shrimp, and cheese, now made tender and easy. At last, a soft, moist, good enough for Morris.
9 Lives Tender Meals? You're a dream come true.
Come, follow that. And with Alice, you'll see what a birthday wonderland Hallmark can be. Our cards bring a laugh or a sigh. Play a song. You must see it all. Wrappings and ribbons full of color and life. Party things for the table, enchant and delight. All this and much more. Come to Hallmark. It's your birthday store.
We will continue with The King's Thief in a moment.
I want it strong, but I want it good.
Introducing Maragor Bold from Taster's Choice. For those who like their coffee bold. Because it's made with the larger, more flavorful coffee beans like the giant Maragor GP bean. Bold, big, bold flavor. Because it's dark roasted for a superior, stronger gourmet choice. New Maragor Bold and Bold decaffeinated.
Yeah.
2 bold new reasons why the choice for taste is Taster's Choice.
Here comes the one, the delicious one. Heinz is the thick, rich one. There's only one ketchup with this flavor pouring on. So thick, so rich, so second to none.
Only one ketchup stands for this kind of thickness with this kind of taste. Heinz.
Heinz is the thick, rich one.
And for the best tasting seafood cocktail sauce, reach for thick, rich Heinz.
We asked hundreds of women to use this leading therapeutic lotion, but didn't tell them what it was. We had the same women use new Curel skin lotion, but didn't tell them what it was. And more than 7 out of every 10 women preferred Curel, told us Curel was better.
Better at ending dry skin. Moisturizes longer.
Feels better on my skin. And it ends dry skin.
New Curel skin lotion.
It's better at ending dry skin.
I admit it. I thought of skimping. Could you look in those big blue eyes and skimp on her? So I buy Kraft Singles. Imitation slices use hardly any milk, but Kraft has 5 ounces per slice. 5 ounces. So her little bones get calcium they need to grow. No, she doesn't know what that big Kraft means. Good thing I did.
Kraft Singles, more milk makes a good.
Skimp on her? No way.
What?
I'm taking you out to dinner.
Are we celebrating something?
Well, I just got an American Express card and I want to break it in.
Great. I hear you can use it to take your husband to Paris.
I never heard that.
Greece?
You have a vivid imagination.
Maybe you should get the American Express card.
You're beautiful when you're buying me dinner.
You're really pushing your luck.
The American Express card. It's part of a lot of interesting lives.
Can't anybody make an Italian dressing that doesn't separate? So I don't taste oil in one bite and vinegar and spices in another.
Presto! Looks like you're into winning. You bet. Then today Chevrolet has a car for you, Cavalier.
Come on in, and you'll know. Turn it on, let it go. It's at your command.
Now, 8.8% GMAC financing on approved credit. Save an average of $1,000. Coupes, hatchbacks, sedans, station wagons, convertibles.
If this is today's Chevrolet, it's a winner.
Hurry. 8.8% financing ends April 30th. See your participating Southern California Chevrolet dealer.
Friday at 8, the California Angels take on the Oakland A's in Game 1 of an exciting 3-game series on Channel 5. The Halos kick off their silver anniversary season in high gear with Reggie Jackson, Brian Downing, and Rod Carew looking for blood in this three-game set with their rivals from the North. It's an exciting baseball weekend you won't want to miss. So tune in for the Angels and the A's. Friday at 8, Saturday and Sunday at 1 on Channel 5, LA's Angels station.
Can't anybody make an Italian dressing that doesn't separate? So I don't taste oil in one bite and vinegar and spices in another.
Presto. Kraft has.
Presto?
No, there's Presto Italian dressing. Its lively herbs and spices are specially blended. So, its real Italian taste stays together and clings bite after bite.
Presto. They got it together.
Presto Italian dressing from Kraft. Real Italian flavor, bite after bite.
Madam X will return in just a moment.
This is Bob Silvertongue Hope here to tell you about the new Silver Pages, the senior citizen discount directory from Southwest and Bell. And that's before you get to the real stars of the book, businesses with colorful messages for seniors. I asked George Burns about his mature outlook, and he said he was out looking for girls. Others offer discounts on everything from arts and crafts to restaurants to travel, and here's one right down my fairway, golf courses. Future announcements will tell you how to get your free discount card that'll introduce you to area businesses that'll be giving you more for your money. The Silver Pages, where businesses say welcome to senior citizens. I wonder if they have any good jokes at a discount. Hi-ho, Silver.
Campbell's has a new selection of soups so exceptional, they're attired in a gold label. Campbell's Creamy Natural Soups, inundated with perhaps the finest vegetables in the civilized world, in a delicately seasoned blend of cream and butter, creamy asparagus, broccoli, potato, spinach. New Campbell's Creamy Natural Soups. Sophisticated soups for sophisticated tastes. Campbell's soup is good food.
Enter the next decade. The Audi 5000S. It has become America's fastest-selling European sedan. And now, you can lease an Audi 5000S for $298 a month.
Ole's has the lowest prices in town, guaranteed. So for the biggest savings, shop the biggest name in home centers. Ole's.
You're watching the Channel 5 Movie Theater. Madam X, starring Lana Turner, John Forsythe, and Keir DeLay. We'll continue following these messages. Channel 5's Al Fishman.
A news anchor shouldn't just read the news to you. The anchor better know what he's talking about. I'm on call 24 hours a day. You know something? I like it. Channel 5 was the first station on the air in 1947. We have a full hour to bring you the news, and we can bring a complete news. I love the state-of-the-art technology. We can bring you stories from all over the world or around the corner in a matter of seconds.
Al Fishman anchors LA's #1 primetime news. The news at 10 on Channel 5.
I like what I do.
When you're next away from home and in need of a little help, it's worth remembering British Airways has people in more places than any other airline.
Smoking or non-smoking?
Non-smoking. British Airways, the world's favorite airline.
You can't get a Numero Uno pizza lover to eat any other pizza.
You call this crust?
You can try anything.
It won't work. Numero Uno.
They will not relent.
Through May 15th, say one bite and we got you.
and receive our famous 12-inch Slaughterhouse 5 pizza for only $6.99. Full service, full menu. Nothing else is numero uno.
April 15th is the deadline to open your custom IRA, so selected Great Western branches will be open 7 a.m. to 9 at night. They open early and close late.
A custom blended flow of denim and stretch. Body Express jeans. Only from Sergio Valente.
Be prepared for Laverne and Shirley. They're just the thing if you're hungry for laughs. Weekdays at 5 on KTLA Channel 5, Los Angeles.
We now return to Madam X. Madam X will return in just a moment.
Hi, folks. Ever go into a home improvement center and find there's no one to help you?
Hello, help!
And when you do find someone...
You've got your nerve. I'm on my break.
At National Lumber, we've got lots of people to help you. Hi, can I help you? People tell us that we treat them right, and they like our specials, too, like this one.
Buy 5 quarts of Exxon motor oil now, and you'll get a $1.50 rebate by mail from Exxon.
He gets carried away, but he's got the right idea. At National Lumber, the most important person is you.
You have that way of knowing what to do and what to say. The world looks great when I'm with you. The sky is yours alone. I see you smile, I see you care. Singapore girl, you're a great way to fly.
Hi.
Hi.
Guess what?
What?
I'm taking you out to dinner.
Are we celebrating something?
Well, I just got an American Express card and I want to break it in.
Great. I hear you can use it to take your husband to Paris.
I never heard that.
Greece?
You have a vivid imagination.
Maybe you should get the American Express card.
You're beautiful when you're buying me dinner.
You're really pushing your luck.
The American Express card. It's part of a lot of interesting lives.
There's a lot of reasons why we came to Sizzler for all-you-can-eat shrimp. The shrimp are really good.
All you can eat.
And you get a thick sirloin steak.
With shrimp. All you can eat.
And it's a great deal.
All you can eat.
Now you can get steak and all the golden, crunchy fried shrimp you can eat for a shrimp of a price at the steak, seafood, salad.
Are you going to eat that?
Sizzler.
In just a moment, the final act of Madam X, starring Lana Turner, John Forsythe, and Keir DeLay. This is a Channel 5 news update brought to you by Orkin. Protect what you care about. Call Orkin, America's most trusted termite and pest control.
I'm Hal Fishman. Late returns are just coming into the Channel 5 newsroom. We're going to have complete coverage of all the key races in today's elections, including live coverage of the contest for mayor of Los Angeles. Also today, Japan comes up with a new plan to try to avoid a trade war with the United States. And there's been a suicide bombing attack in Lebanon. I'll have more in just a moment.
Look, Scotty, there's Orkin Man Dad called. Hi, Orkin Man.
Hi, kids.
He's looking for termites. What are termites? They're bugs that eat wood, like worms and stuff. They eat wood? That's silly. No, it isn't. Dad said termites can really hurt our house. I don't want them to hurt our house. That's why Dad called the Orkin Man. Come on, let's watch.
Protect what you care about. Call Orkin, America's most trusted termite control.
Thanks, Orkin Man.
General Motors is recalling 121,000 cars, and we'll have part 2 of our special report on the road to victory 40 years ago today. Those stories and all the news coming up on News at 10 right after the movie.
The 1/3 off sale at Mervyn's only comes twice a year. I like it because I know I'll find outstanding buys all over the store. Good-looking Le Tigre shirts are 1/3 off the regular price. Styles for young men are only $11.99, and Le Tigre shirts for boys are just $9.33. The prices are so terrific, you may want to buy more than one. I know I'll always find real bargains during the 1/3 off sale at Mervyn's today.
Today, most airlines are offering Super Savers, but where do they get you once you land? That's why Hertz is introducing Ultra Savers, new low rates that pick up where the airline Super Savers leave off. You can rent just $99 a week in California, $69 a week in Hawaii, and as low as $19.96 a day on weekends in major U.S. cities. So plan now to take off in a Hertz car.
Hertz Ultra Savers, the #1 way to take off after you land. There's never been a cereal like this before. There's
Raisin in the middle.
of Kellogg's Raisin Squares.
Raisin in the middle.
Kellogg's Raisin Squares.
It's the perfect combination.
A wheat sweetened with raisin all wrapped up in a perfect square. It's very unexpected to find it there.
Raisin in the middle.
Natural sweet raisin.
Raisin in the middle.
Kellogg's Raisin Squares.
Raisin in the middle.
You're gonna like it there.
Kellogg's Raisin Squares.
I'm Hal Fishman. Tom Bradley is leading in early returns in the race for mayor of Los Angeles. We'll have live coverage from Bradley headquarters and all the latest results and all the latest news coming up next on News at 10.
For many years, for their EPA 50,000-mile test, all 4 U.S. automakers have been buying just one brand of gasoline. That gasoline is Chevron. Of all gasolines available, Chevron was the one each of them chose to buy. Nobody told them which gasoline to use, nor did Chevron offer them any inducement other than the quality of its gasoline. Yet all 4 U.S. automakers independently chose Chevron with its patented deposit control additive. Shouldn't Chevron be the gasoline you choose? Chevron says yes.
The croissant from Burger King just beat the stuffing out of Egg McMuffin.
And to celebrate, Burger King will give you a free croissant this weekend only. Just come to breakfast and say,
croissant,
and get a free croissant when you buy one. Croissant.
Croissant.
See, you don't have to say, beat the stuffing out of Egg McMuffin 2 to 1 for best taste. Just croissant. And get your second croissant free at breakfast this Saturday and Sunday only. So long as when you say,
croissant,
you're thinking.
I always knew C&R had low prices. Would you believe? Mine's 80% polyester. His is pure silk. Sure, I believe you. You never lied to me before.
C&R. It's time you knew the truth.
I'll have it there at 2 o'clock.
What happened, John?
I don't know, Dave. I was pretty juiced up.
I thought you quit drinking.
I'm trying. You see my white knuckles?
Call Schick Hospital.
More lectures.
No, the people at Schick are different, and so is their treatment. It's medical, not just talk.
It sounds good, but a month off.
I'll try 10 days, plus a couple of 2-day follow-ups.
I'll call Schick.
Schick hospitals have a #1 success rate and are covered by most insurance.
In your April 14th Sunday newspaper, you'll find a valuable coupon for $1 off any 8-quart size of Light Line drink mix. So your first few drinks are on us. Don't miss it.
And now some scenes, the Black Stallion Week. Wednesday, April 17th. The family adventure continues with an incredible motion picture.
We have come for our horse.
The Black Stallion returns.
I know where the black is going, and I'm going after it.
An unforgettable saga of a boy's love for his horse. A love that takes him to a remote and hostile world.
You think you can bring the horse back across the desert on your own?
And the race that will be the challenge of his life. The Black Stallion returns, Wednesday, April 17th on Channel 5. We hope you enjoyed the Channel 5 movie theater. Join us tomorrow night for our feature, Francis Gary Powers, the U-2 spy incident. And now, stay tuned for news at 10.
I finally found a way to keep a kid from knowing I'm making Jell-O pudding for myself. First, I put on earmuffs to keep him from hearing the sound of milk pouring. I put on a rubber nose to keep him from smelling the rich chocolate. And a blindfold to keep him from seeing me while I eat my Jell-O pudding. Foiled again.
There's nothing kids won't do for Jell-O pudding.
You've got a taste for the good things in life, and the good things in life seem to come to you. And Blue Nuts your choice each and every time. It's a premium quality imported wine. Blue Nuts, you'll never lose your taste for
I've tried a million different soaps, and they've left my face very, very dry. After 7 days with Dove, my face feels incredibly soft.
We asked women across America to give up their ordinary soap and take the Dove 7-Day test.
Dove is a lot better for my face than soap. It makes my skin feel young, soft, and silky.
Dove is 1/4 moisturizing cream. It doesn't dry your face like soap.
After 7 days with Dove, my skin feels softer. It's like there's more moisture in it.
Dove is better than soap. You can feel it in your skin.
In 1982, Toyota introduced the standard bed truck for $59.98, and it was a winner. Now, 3 years later, Toyota introduces a new standard bed truck with a more efficient engine, with more horsepower, and a warranty that's twice as long as 1982 for $59.98. Who says you have to pay a high price for progress?
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
An Academy Award-winning motion picture. Network, Thursday at 8 on KTLA, Los Angeles.
Tonight on News at 10, latest results in today's Los Angeles election. Japan's new plan to avoid a trade war with the United States. American troops on maneuvers in Central America. And it's opening night for both the Angels and the Dodgers.
Channel 5 News at 10. The #1 primetime news hour in Los Angeles. Now, Emmy Award-winning Hal Fishman, Debbie Davison, Larry McCormick, Steve Rohr with sports, and the entire Channel 5 news team.
Good evening. Mayor Tom Bradley appears to be headed tonight for an unprecedented 4th term as mayor of the city of Los Angeles. Let's take a look now at the latest election results. Tom Bradley has 59.2% of the vote, and to 38.2% for John Ferraro. Notice, however, only 8/10 of the precincts are reporting, and this also includes some of the absentee ballots. One of the most significant factors here, however, is that Tom Bradley is way ahead even in the absentee ballots. So with even a small number reporting, still Mr. Bradley is quite a bit ahead at this time. Okay, so let's go live now to Stan Chambers at Tom Bradley's headquarters in the Biltmore Hotel. Stan?
Mayor Tom Bradley, everyone here has the feeling that the mayor is on his way to an unprecedented 4th term as the mayor of the city of Los Angeles. The big question in everyone's mind here is not has the mayor won, but by how much he has won by. The only figures we have at the moment of 6% of the votes in showing the mayor with 59% and his opponent, Councilman John Ferraro, with 58% of the votes. As everyone is standing around, we've been doing this for quite some time. The rumor is the mayor will be here at any moment, but we've been hearing that for the past 15 or 20 minutes. But there's a very definite victory feeling in the Crystal Ballroom here at the Biltmore Hotel. There is as much jubilation and high excitement as we've had in the past, but it's a good feeling that victory is ours, that victory is here. That's the feeling of the Bradley supporters here at the hotel. Now, we'll be standing by. The mayor should be here very soon. The figures are slow in coming in, but we do expect him to be here in the Crystal Ballroom very soon. When that happens, we'll cut back for a live report from the Biltmore Hotel. That's our report among the crowd here waiting for Tom Bradley at Bradley headquarters at the Biltmore. Now, back to Hal.
Okay, Stan, we'll be back to you very shortly. Well, the hottest competition, in a way, in the Los Angeles election is the race for city attorney. The latest return shows City Controller James Hahn is leading over Lisa Speck by a large margin. We will continue to follow this one very closely. There you have the percentages. Remember that there were 5 people who were on the ballot for this office. 3 of them had already thrown their support to Hahn. So it really comes down to a race between Hahn and Speck. Remember, he must get more than 50% of the vote in order to avoid a runoff on the 4th of June. Now, let's understand that the race for the city attorney, of course, is the one that is teetering as to whether he will get more than 50% or not. That's going to be one of the most fascinating ones that we will be watching throughout this news hour. Channel 5's Warren Wilson is covering the city attorney's race. He is at the Biltmore Hotel, and we will be checking in with him very, very shortly. Only 2 members of the city council are facing serious challenges tonight. In the 13th district, incumbent Peggy Stevenson is running ahead of her field of challengers, and here's the results now in the 13th district. And as you can see, Peggy Stevenson is now 3 percentage points above the 50% margin. Mike Wu forced her into a runoff before, but he's going to have to do better than he is at this early stage of the returns if he wants to avoid avoid losing as of tonight. District number 3, that's in the San Fernando Valley. Joy Pikus up against 3 other contenders here. And as you can see, she is way out in front, almost 60% of the vote. If that should hold, of course, then she would avoid any runoff. As I mentioned, Warren Wilson is covering the city attorney's race. He is at the Biltmore Hotel tonight, and he has this report.
The early returns did very little for workers and supporters gathered at headquarters for city attorney. In Heinz headquarters, the Dixie Bells struck up their band. The festivities in both headquarters, down the hall from each other, was off to a slow start tonight. Hahn had the bigger crowd to match his bigger campaign budget. Neither candidate had visited their headquarters 90 minutes after the polls closed. We don't know much about the voting results at this point. We do know both sides expect a runoff in the city attorney's race. From the Biltmore Hotel in downtown Los Angeles, Warren Wilson, Channel 5, News at 10.
I'd like to mention here the election returns are being released a bit more slowly than usual tonight because of the heavy fog. It seems that the fog is preventing the use of helicopters in certain areas, and it's required, therefore, that the ballots be picked up by truck, and then those ballots are sent into City Hall downtown. For example, there was one problem in getting the votes out of San Pedro, and the fog is pretty dense there, and the helicopters were grounded. So we'll keep you up to date, though, just as soon as we receive the results. Debbie?
Hal, among the thousands of voters who turned out at the polls today, there were, of course, the candidates themselves. Mayor Bradley and his wife Ethel were up at daybreak to cast their votes at a home in the Crenshaw district. The mayor told waiting reporters that he feels confident of victory, and he looks forward to being part of Los Angeles history by becoming the only mayor